Yeah, that's called an assault. It is. And the only thing that should beat you going to prison are the lights on the bus that's carrying you to prison. And your parents are trying to defend your actions. For what? For what? You're in the wrong. You're clearly wrong. Lost control because you were losing the race. I mean, what? What is that? And my thing is, if she'll do this to a female, just imagine what she will attempt to do to a male. Think about that for a second. If she'll attack another female like that, just imagine what she will try to do to a male.
Nice to meet you, Sneeko. Congrats on the win and everything.
Sneeko, who the fuck are you, Sneeko? Influencer?
Sorry, I don't like that term.
Majority of influencers are cunts.
You know, when he said that part about majority of influencers are cunts, that probably would have been the message that he ain't really into me like that, and maybe I need to get out of his space. Maybe this isn't the guy I need to be talking to. That's how I would have took that. But there are some that just do not hear messages. So we're gonna keep engaging with this guy and get nowhere. Well, hey, he did get somewhere. Watch the rest of this clip. And like, I think this particular influencer, his head must be a magnet for fists because people are constantly opening up his mouth. You know, that red stuff that's leaking out of it there at the end. His mouth constantly is getting the color red knocked out of it. Maybe you need to change what he. Maybe you need to change your approach. Maybe some of the things you're saying triggers fist to your mouth. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm not. It's only so much I'm willing to do for a like and a click and a subscribe. It's only so far I'm willing to go. You're either gonna like what I'm saying or not. We're not gonna get bashed in the mouth for views. Screw that.
I'm sorry, you're the only man at the table. Why are we doing separate checks? It's all women here.
I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday
But
girl.
you invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you. Ernestine invited you. Okay? I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man at the table. I'm sorry, hold on. We was all doing Russian roulette, paying her credit cards and all that. Now all of a sudden you want to split checks? We doing split checks
That
now?
was 2021.
Y'all
okay?
wait.
Things were different.
Y'all, hold on. This is my birthday, for real. You the only man at the table. You not gonna pay the tax? It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday. It's only fans. You being me? Are you kidding me right now?
No, if that was the case, I would have just took you out.
Are you being sick? Dre, are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women? I really feel like it's not a responsibility, and y'all gonna have to. Y'all not us splitting checks.
You need to leave.
No, I'm not paying for anything. And that's ghetto. Like, you don't come to no establishment like that talking about splitting checks. I don't do that.
This is just my opinion, all right? But that man is only responsible for who he brought and who he brought only. Okay? That is crazy. You're the only man at the table. So you pay. If you couldn't afford to eat there, why did you even bother coming? This type of thing happens all the time. Like, if you don't have the money, just don't bother showing up. And I don't even think it's a fact that the one that's doing all the talking didn't have the money. She just didn't want to spend it. Well, sit at home. That guy's only responsible for who he brought. And then she say, oh, you invited all of us. And he puts her in bounds. No, I'm not the one that invited you. You came, so be prepared to pay. I mean, it's that simple. Always looking for a freebie. Always want a handout.
If your man is with you because of how you look, that's a major red flag. If you find your queen and she looks good, that's a blessing. But your queen should be chosen not by looks, by the quality of who she is. You marry a girl with a BBL, something wrong with you, man. I know a lot of people who tried it. It don't never work because you're marrying somebody with a mental issue.
Is this you being funny or is this really how you feel?
This is the real, brother.
I don't see anything wrong with what Corey just said. In fact, from the start to finish, it all made sense. Is this you being funny? What? If you catch a person that's surgically altering themselves to look better, that means something's wrong upstairs. That means they don't love themselves, which means they're not going to be able to love anyone else. How this goes, you can't love anyone else if you don't love yourself, right? That's how that works. And no, I mean, men are guilty of it. We're not supposed to pick a woman on how they look, supposed to pick them on their qualities. I mean, we all fell victim to, oh, she's bad. And then once you get to know her, she looks good, but it's a lot you don't like about her, which is why it's probably not a good idea to pick a woman off solely how she looks, right? I mean, Corey's speaking straight up facts. You will never be able to love anyone else if you don't love yourself. And hate to say it, BBLs, breast implants, guys that's getting implants between the legs, those are signs of people with mental issues. Those are signs of people that don't love themselves. So they're not going to be able to love anyone else.